Hi everyone! So I am finally happy enough with the way the hamster cage looks to share it with you guys. As you know, when I first put this in, I used the shelf that came with the Critter Nation. Well, now I have modified it and have taken those shelves out so I can actually see into the cage. The Critter Nation shelf is actually exactly half the size of the cage, and so it would actually block me from being able to see down into it. So I'm really happy with this cage now. So first and foremost, I want to start filming from the outside and let you guys know what this cage is. I have a whole video on these cages, which I will link in the cards. But just so you know, this is the Midwest Critter Nation cage. And there are the dimensions down in the corner. This is part of a double Critter Nation. As many of you know, I have all of my pets in Critter Nations now, and I'm really happy with the way everything has turned out. So I'm going to start from the outside because there are things attached to her door. And I'll start on this side actually because I can open it and show you. There is a little bin that is from Dollar Tree, and I drilled holes in the side of it. Just 3. Sorry, you can hear my dog sneezing, I believe. And then I just put zip ties in so it's nice and secure. And she gets up to that with these Bendy Bridges, but I will get back to that in a minute. Excuse you. Sir, get down. And then over here, we have another Dollar Tree bin. And again, that's zip tied on, as you can see here, with just 3 zip ties, and then it's also secured with a binder clip over here. And then for her to get into it, I have a little, this is one of those bird ladders, and I did actually glue extra rungs onto it. And then you probably won't be able to tell. Let me open the cage and then I will show you guys. So hopefully it's easier to see now, but these ladders come with just little hooks, and in order for this to stay stable for her, I did drill 2 little holes down in the bottom of this lip so that it stays nice and secure for her when she's climbing on it. And I've just filled this mostly with toilet paper. There is some bedding in there, but of course there are holes in the sides of these bins, so I didn't fill it up with too much bedding. And then the same for this, I just put a little bit of bedding in case she decides to pee in it. She hasn't really, but you know, just in case. Now, I'll start from the top and work my way down. These are also from Dollar Tree, and these are the, I believe they're for sorting files and paperwork and mail and things like that. They have a nice lip in the front, which works well for letting things in, and then they have a probably about a 2-inch side to them. So I again zip tied these to the cage. You can see them here. Oops, I forgot to cut one. And there's another one back there. And then because this didn't have anything to zip tie it to, I did actually use a little bit of wire, a paper straw to try and discourage her chewing the wire, and then some little lanyard clips to secure it so it's nice and secure for her. And up here we have a bunch of stuff that just sort of didn't fit down below. She really was trying to nest in that corner, so I added a little tunnel so she has somewhere to sleep if she wants to. These little file sorters actually have holes in the bottom, so to prevent her from catching her feet in these holes, I did add a little plain piece of paper there and then put the bedding on top of that. And then I've got just a carrot chew here and one of her hanging chews up in the corner there. She did have some other stuff in here, but she has taken it to bed with her. Now, the way she gets to both this little level and this is these Bendy Bridges. It's 2 Bendy Bridges that I have. I put lanyard clips on one of them, and her water bottle is on top of this one. So this one is pretty much a straight shot down into this one down here, which is formed into a tunnel. So her ramp doesn't really take up a lot of space like her other one was, because now she can use it as a hide if she wants to. And then back in the corner there, because I thought it was the most private corner of the cage, is her Igloo. She is actually asleep in there right now. We have another one of those Dollar Tree bins there, and this came off of her little platform here. It's not really necessary. She doesn't even use it, but I thought it looked cute, so I put it on there. It's a little ladder. But in another one of these Dollar Tree bins is her sand bath. And then she has a Carolina Storm Express wheel, which, sorry, it is a little bit dirty. She used it last night. She's got chews scattered across the cage. There's a hamburger one. There are some carrot ones. Another willow, and this one has a bell in it. There's a salad chew, a hot dog chew. She doesn't really chew them very often. She even has a kebab chew back here, or just another hanging chew. Here she's got her little platform that I made, and you guys have seen this before. It's almost always in her cage. This supports the ladder for this guy right here. And then next to that she has her food bowl, which she has buried in bedding a little bit, but that's okay because she just digs right on through it. And then over here she's got a coconut hide, and it's just hanging from the side of the cage. It hangs directly under this hide here. So that's pretty much everything. I'm really enjoying the way that this setup looks, and I really enjoy the addition of the Dollar Tree bins. The Dollar Tree bins are only $1 a piece, so adding all of these little levels in here was super cheap and pretty easy as well. I'm glad to finally be able to get some much needed light into this cage that the Critter Nation loft was indeed blocking off. The only thing I would probably add is I think I might add one more water bottle, probably in the corner there. But that doesn't affect the actual cage layout very much. But I just wanted to say that there's always improvements that can be made on cages, and sometimes they can be made for very cheap. These cost me, the blue ones came in one set of 4, and they were $1. These were both $1, so that's 3, and then this was $1, that's 4. I already had these, but they sell them for I think $2 at Walmart. And then the Bendy Bridges were probably the most expensive bit of this project, and I bought 2 of them, and they were $4 each. I had everything else, so it made modifying this cage really cheap and really easy for me, and I'm super glad that she enjoys it as much as I do. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and as I said in my guinea pig cage tour, this is part of a series. I am going to be showing you guys each and every cage in this room as I finish sort of bringing them together and bringing them to life. I did the guinea pig cage tour like 2 weeks ago because theirs was the easiest to sort out. Lumie's took me a little bit because I wanted to figure out how I wanted to do these levels and things like that. So stay tuned for the next one. And like I mentioned before, I will leave the link to the information about these cages, both the link directly to buy this cage and to me explaining this entire room to you guys, this whole wall of cages, if you're interested. So I want to thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Say bye, bear!